to get into that world. That's how it goes. You know, we're not going to get into the kingdom just sitting on our ass like these people in the churches. No, you got to put in that work. And you got to show and prove that I'm willing to do as much as I can do, like I need to breathe to get into that next world. Okay?
There's more.
Going on.
Matthew 16:26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
You're not going to get nothing back in return, because let's just say you sell your soul by doing all of these satanic things that you've been doing to get the rewards of this world. What happens when this world comes to an end? Then what? You're not going to have anything, man. And then eventually, the people that you sold your soul to, they're going to be underlings under a different nation, under another people. And you're going to just be there looking stupid. That's why it says in the book of Daniel 12, some shall wake up to everlasting contempt and to everlasting shame. Because a lot of these jakes out here, they didn't listen to what we had to say. And it's going to be different levels of shame with these jakes. But we going to look at them and going to be like, you didn't know. You was just playing your role, you was playing your lot. And that's how we going to look at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's going to be. And we're going to, like, kind of feel sorry for them in a way. We're going to let them know, look, you played your lot, you did your thing, so now you know, it's okay. But man, they're going to be ashamed for a long time, though. Go on, brother.
They're going to be living on a strict diet of humble pie for a very long time.
Yeah, basically.
I got a precept.
They're going to be the shovel. Go on, brother.
2 Peter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord Yahushua will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right, and all of the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So again, as I've said, this world is going to pass away, as it is written in the book of John, I believe it is, that the fashion of this world passeth away. Because fashions come and go, trends come and go. Trends ain't set up forever. So it's the same thing with this world. This world is nothing more than a fashion. And you had many different worlds. You had the world of the Egyptians. You had the Medo-Persian Empire. You had the world of the ancient Roman Empire, the Greeks and beyond. They were all dead and gone, never to come back again. And this society is no different. This society has a particular point in time, like fashions do, like trends do. And then once that time ends for that trend ain't coming back. Okay? So again, what profit if a man that he loses his own soul for the sake of the world? He's not getting no profit, because at the very end, he's not going to get anything back in return. Now, he may live good in the world, but when the world ends, his stuff is going to be gone. So there's no profit at the end of it.
And can I just say, will Esau allow him in one of his bunkers living next to him?
No. No. So he's going to be fried, exactly. You know? But see, the thing with us, we've suffered in this world, but the end result is going to be what? At the end of it all, we're going to receive the undying reward, an eternal great reward. As the Apostle Paul put it, eternal weight of glory. That's going to be our reward. So we're not looking for the rewards of this man. We don't care about what Esau has to bring and offer to us. If we take the vector, if we take the mark of the beast, okay? We don't care about that, man.
If I may as well, I was speaking earlier before you came about this vector, and about I shared a video in the chat with the brothers about how it causes blood clots, and basically
I know.
Within 3 years, you're like a walking time bomb. Your heart's gonna stop because the blood's not gonna the blood clot. The blood's not gonna go to your heart. You're gonna have a heart attack, man. So what are you really gaining by taking that?
Nothing.
Oh, great! You can go to a nightclub now. Oh, yeah. Right. Great,
For how many years can you go to that nightclub?
Exactly.
See, that's just the thing. That's why it says, if you can't read, let's read that again, man.
Which one?
2 Ezra 16, verse 69.
Can't.
That's why it says, they that consent unto them, what? We might as well read it, man.
2 Ezra 16, verse 69, once again, says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. And in reproach, and shall be trodden underfoot. That means they're going to be dead on the floor.
So damn you do, damn you don't. So we might as well just go the other route and serve the Lord himself. Might as well, because and I've said this ages ago. Esau's on the prowl to depopulate. That's the plan. That's the game plan right now. If we can get as much people vaccinated as possible, these jokers would pass away in a couple of years' time. And I've been talking about that too. It's a ticking time bomb, this vector. It's nothing, that's all it is. It's nothing more than a ticking time bomb. Once someone takes it, they're going to be alive for a particular point in time. And the next thing you know, they're going to be dead in like probably 2 years or maybe a year and a half.
Yep, so they're just, forgive me for jumping in, but they're the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much.
Esau makes mockery of this by making shows called The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and it's a case by case basis, because some person might say, well, they didn't get no after effects and they get it,
Yeah.
and they get Bell palsy, they get nervous. When every time I come around certain places where Esau, there's a lot of them, I see them walking, and first the way they're walking slow and they got all kind of twitching and all that.
Yeah.
I know that something's happened, man. It's to do with the V,
Yeah.
because they ain't got strong immune systems. Jake might put up a little fight because he's got a stronger immune system, but they when they get it, you see something like within days, sometimes weeks, and you know my mind's always ticking on the physician side of things. So you pick up on behaviours and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
If I may as well, on the way home from camp a couple of times, I remember there was one particular time I was making my way home. When I got to the train station where I had to change over, there's some Edomite woman just slumped out on the floor. There's all these people around her, like, you know, like they're trying to help her and stuff. And I thought, she looked like a young woman too. And I was like, well, what's she doing on the floor?
Right.
Maybe she's drunk. But it wasn't that kind of time, like,
Yeah.
we finish here, like,
Right,
half 7,
right,
half
right,
8,
right.
whatever. I thought, that's odd. Then I travelled to the bus stop and I saw another woman, looked like a Muslim woman with a headscarf on, again laid out on the floor,
See?
everybody gathered around, and they had to call an ambulance. And I thought, why are these 2 women on the floor like that? Obviously, if it's a Muslim
And they're young
woman,
women too.
Yeah, and
I mean, you can't say they old. Let's just say they slumped down and they old.
yeah,
That's reasonable. But come on, 2 young women?
exactly. And one of them was Muslim, so I thought to myself, well, them Muslims, they don't drink, right? So why is she on the floor?